NASCAR combines competition with culture. It is a reflection of equal opportunities for anyone who desires to be the fastest across the finish line. In terms of gender equality, the 6-decade history of NASCAR has run ahead of the curve.
If you go back to the early years of NASCAR, Bill France Sr. understood the value of having women to promote in the sport. People wanted to come see a woman drive against the men.
NASCAR's modern era coincided with the women's liberation movement and Title IX. In 1970s America, that societal change reached the stock car circuit, with Janet Guthrie becoming a champion for the cause.
I was a beneficiary of the women's movement. Eventually, I came to feel it as something of a responsibility.
As NASCAR rose in national prominence in the 1980s, women showed just as much interest in the sport as men. With their roles expanded, women made their impact felt.
There's Shauna Robinson making history today, the first woman ever to start on the pole.
Brian France was, you know, in the marketing area of, and Lisa Kennedy was very involved. They were very much made me feel welcome and made me feel like it was a good growth for the sport.
Well, in the early 80s, I started full-time with NASCAR, and it was a different picture. So much has changed since then. Most people are really surprised when they learn that 40% of our fans are women.
More female fans in the stands were encouraged by NASCAR's increased initiatives to involve women in all areas of racing.
I was very, very hesitant at first. Coming into a man's sport where that's all I knew of it was being a man's sport.
Anybody coming in as an official really has to gain the respect. You know, we're working with people that are the best of the best. When I'm over working on the car, people taking pictures and stuff, like it's odd to see a girl working on a car.
Oh my gosh, how did you get that job? I want your job. How do you become an official? Oh, I watch you every week, and it's so nice to see that you're out there and you're doing your thing and loving it.
I'm just one of the guys. You know, in a good sense of the word, I am just one of the guys. They know that I am part of the team, that I help them, and I just get treated as one of them. People get to know you, and they respect and they value what you're doing in the sport, you know, and you know, you make it.
There's jobs for women in the sport. A lot of it is in things like public relations and sponsorship sales, in the media center.
When it comes to the executive end and as far as team ownership, I think Kelly Earnhardt is the one who is setting the bar there. Kelly is so intelligent. She has her father's business mind.
I've never been shy about my interaction in the sport with males or females. I always learn from my dad just to go into a room with confidence.
The relationship that GoDaddy has with Kelly Earnhardt is a real positive, and she's a very straightforward lady. She gets things done. Next. And she made the ability to come over easy.
She's going for the race lead.
New leader, Danica Patrick.
The star power of Danica Patrick shows the ongoing revolution women are staging in sports. From the NASCAR platform, she and others are proving themselves while debunking stereotypes.
And there is the new leader in qualifying, Danica Patrick.
I'm gonna be one of those NASCAR drivers right now. The boys back at the shop did a good job. When my husband criticized my driving, I'm like, really? Really? You can't get any better than me as a wife.
She's already successful on that standpoint that she's being out there and she's competitive and she's had a lot of great runs.
Good job, guys. You got me up front. I'm gonna do what I can to stay here.
There's little girls all over the world who the only thing they know about NASCAR is Danica.
I definitely do imagine myself doing that someday when I see her. She really can do what all the guys do.
It's going to be most visible once again is on the field, and that's what people want to see. They want to see competitive women in racing, and I think there are more and more opportunities available now than ever.
Still, the job is not completely done. We all have to be more inclusive.
I think it's more of a cultural thing than it is dependent on just NASCAR or just one thing or another. It's a culture.